Yeah, first off, congrats to Texas. It was a heck of a college basketball game. When you lose a one-possession game, it hurts. Losing always hurts, but when you lose like that, it stings in a really serious way. First thing, I was proud of kind of how we kept fighting all night. I didn't think we were as engaged early defensively. We certainly had a ton of trouble with Disu and Asmus in the high ball screen, and they kind of kept going to it over and over again. And thought the one guy that we found that could defend in it was Jamil, and that's honestly why he was playing so much. When we kind of found that he could defend in it, then you know he kind of finds his way on the other end, scoring on the box, which was good to see him come alive because we've been seeing that since the summer. I think it was be helpful for his confidence, but I was disappointed in how we defended the ball screen there. We had the turnovers are really disappointing. Both games, you know, here in league play, we've just turned it over at an incredibly high rate, and that hadn't been the team we've been. But you look down and, you know, you got multiple guys with two, and you got a couple guys that are starters with 3 and 4, and we got to do a better job taking it away because they turn turnovers into easy baskets all night, and you know that's the kind of stuff that the reason is you lost the game. What I don't want to hear about is free throw shooting. The thing that I hurt every time we lose. Our players hurt every time we lose, but nobody's going to beat himself up more than John Newman tonight, and that breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, and it ain't fair because he shouldn't do it. Because one missed free throw on a 1-on-1 does not define the game, but he's going to do that to himself, and I just hate that. And we're going to have his damn back because that's not it. There's 1,000 reasons why. We had two chances to get stops to win a game, and we didn't get stops. That's why we lost the damn game, not because of free throws. So I break my heart for that. But some good performances tonight. I thought Seamus was special. I thought he was special. And he made big-time plays down the stretch when our team needed them. And that's what big-time players do, and we've known that about him for a long time. He's been battling a bunch of injuries all fall, and a bunch of crazy stuff, but he was special. It was good to see Jamil come alive, and you know, Victor's kind of been consistent all year. I won't kind of go down the list, but I thought Disu was a load. I thought him at the 5 with the pick and pop threat makes them a completely different team. You know, and we thought they might do some of that, but Shedrick must have I think he was grabbing his back in the last game, so that must be why he didn't play. But I think Disu was just everything we could handle, and you know, we talked about everything we could possibly do at halftime, but Millie kind of gave us the best chance, and the way Millie was guarding it was the way that we tried to get Vic and AZ to guard it a little bit, but they didn't have quite the same level of success.
How much does it impact? It felt like your guards were doing a good job on Asmus and Hunter, where you don't want to change up what you're doing with those coverages, but you have to adjust because Disu gets hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like as simple as like, you know, they asked me on the radio show, do you just put John Newman on? Look, I mean, then who do the other guys guard? I mean, there's a chain reaction. Certainly, we talked about it, and if you go to switch it, then you know, and Jizzle and Day was great on him, and Jizzle was good for the most part. He had some breakdowns. They get him out of the timeout on the back door and gets him for 3, you know, getting through the screen. But Day was great on him, but then you switch it. Well, now you got Little on Big, and he's going to walk you down to the box, and that's okay because maybe you could double it. But then you got Big on Asmus, so it's not. I mean, you know, I know a lot of people. That's what makes college basketball great. People watch and care, and but all that's people ask those kind of questions. But I mean, it's not like we're idiots. Like we're sitting there talking about it. And again, Millie had a lot of success, and so we felt like we could get everybody to do that. And I thought Millie on him was really good, other than, you know, he doesn't kind of beat him to a spot there, and he gets the foul, and then he gives up the floater over the top. But I thought he was pretty good, and I thought the shot that Disu made, his last basket, the face-up shot, like we'll live with that one. And I thought Millie might have even gotten a hand on it and it still went in. So that's just how it goes sometimes.
Seamoss, coach talked about just how tough those one possession losses are. How much is this feeling going to motivate you, and how vindicating is it that you guys proved tonight that you can compete with some of the best teams in the conference and some of the best in the country?
It's very disappointing. I wouldn't say we were worried at all about proving anything. You know, we knew how good we are, and we knew we belong. And but yeah, in terms of disappointment, we have a few hours to be sad, but we knew what we're coming into with the Big 12, and tomorrow we got to come back ready and prepare for Baylor.
Wes, can you talk about the energy that it took to play a game like this? And obviously, Big 12 games are going to be filled with energy and the intensity, but just the energy it takes to play a game like that for 40 minutes, start to finish.
Yeah, I mean, playing in the best basketball league in America, it's going to take, elite effort. And you can't have possessions you take off. So effort, I don't think anybody that watched the team would say our guys, you'd be disappointed in our players' effort. But the effort plus the focus and attention to detail for 40 minutes, we can get better there. We got a lot of work to do there. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of effort in these games. That's what it is. It's the highest level of college basketball. I mean, it's awesome. It was incredible atmosphere in there tonight. That's what we all came here for. It hurts like hell when you come up a possession short.
Seems like there's been a fair amount of missed layups. Obviously, there's some defense involved in that, but
We
Daniels
missed
had a
some.
tough time finishing.
We missed some, Scott. That I don't know how much the defense has impact on. We just miss point blank layups. Sometimes if you miss it 2-3 feet over the top, that give the defense credit. But we got point blank layups at the rim all night. We didn't convert those, and you look down and you score 73, and I don't know how many layups we missed, but it felt like a ton. I've said it for years. I never coached a player that wanted to miss a layup. I never coached a kid that wanted to miss a free throw. Yeah, I don't dwell on it, but we'll just get back to working at it in practice.
The crowd was loud. Are you disappointed that it wasn't a sellout? I didn't know, but when I saw the figure, I was a little surprised.
I thought our fans were unbelievable tonight. I thought it was a high level environment.
Seamoss, you go 7 of 10 from the field. You really just kind of take over the usage rate, take over the offense in the final 5 minutes of the game in crunch time. That's one of the multiple times you've done that this year. Do you feel like you can confidently take that mantle and be that go-to guy in these final moments, especially in these high-level atmospheres?
Yeah, I can. I mean, I don't know what else to say, especially when my shot's falling, and I know I can make the right decision if it's creating a shot for myself or a teammate. But again, we have a lot of guys that have that capability, so it's not like I'm sitting here saying I'm the go-to guy, because we have more than 5 people who can be that. So, yeah.
Is there like a thought process or a mindset you enter in those moments where you're like, all right, I'm feeling it, I can feel my shot going down? Is there anything different that kind of clicks where you're able to go 7 for 10 and really stay as efficient as you were?
Not consciously, like it's not like I'm thinking about something specifically, but I guess in those moments, like sometimes maybe we're not running a play, or it's just, you have to go get a bucket, and that's just the bigger difference, that you're not trying to execute a set, you're just playing one-on-one and trying to make a play.
How many times have you practiced that ISO back down that you were able to hit?
Not that much.
Got time for 2 more.
Wes, did you get a good look at the last shot, Max's, whether or not he dragged his foot or not? Did you get a good shot at the replay?
I'm not going to comment about any of that stuff.
Okay, I can just ask it from here. As that final sequence played out, what's the thought process for you in not using the timeout and letting it play out for the final shot?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's like when you give up a basket late in a tie game or a one possession game, it's a coaching strategy question. Do you get it out quick before the defense is set, or do you call timeout, let the defense set, but get exactly what you want? In my experience, or what my opinion as a coach, if I was at a coaching clinic, I'd tell you there's no right answer. What's the best thing for your team in that situation? And we work on running and getting it out quick every day. We work on getting it out quick and running, and we've worked on that situation in practice, and we've told the guys, if you get scored on late in a one-possession game, get it out quick, and let's see if we can get something good before the defense gets set. We didn't get it out as quick as I would like, but we practiced that. We've defined that to our team. There's no, anybody could say you should do this. That's BS. There's no right answer. The answer I tell you as a coach is, did you worked on it with your team? Check. And, you know, is it consistent with your style of play? Which, check. And listen, I didn't think we got the greatest look. I would have liked us. They did a nice job of stopping the break around half court, but, you know, this guy gets a clean look at the basket to win the game. I mean, I think given the scenario, we all would have taken that.
Any thoughts of foul on their last possession because you had one to give?
Yeah, but you know, that's tough. That's tough to signal in, right?
Yeah.
That's tough to signal in, and then you're really worried about fouling in a shooting situation or whiffing a guy. Now, we work on fouling in other situations and giving situations, but I think that's pretty tough. I had that timeout. If I didn't have to burn it on the out-of-bounds play, on the side out, we might have called timeout before the free throw and talked through that with the team. But I had to burn it to get it in, and then you don't want to burn the last one. So certainly, these are, like you guys, I know that this is what y'all do for a living, but I'll tell y'all, we're not always going to be right, but we think through it and we work at it. So we're going to have a reason for why we do everything. We're never going to just fumble as a staff.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, Wes.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Seema.